Hello, you're on Reality Shadow Band with Chris, and that portal back there is still stuck open, and I'm really looking for someone to give me some help on that. So, give me a comment about how to get rid of this damn thing over there. That thing. So today we have example 16 in the series of Age of the Scam. Where we have fake media awards and fifth gen warfare. And this one had me cracking up all morning when I saw this. I was like, because I always knew this stuff was these award shows were totally freaking fake and not real at all. Like being in the software business, I was invited to these awards things, and it was always based on me buying advertising. Sorry. So these award shows are completely fake, and this is so hilarious that I'm on Nate the lawyer. Fair use, Nate. So go give him a like and subscribe. He's good. He's good. He's a cockeyed motherfucker, but he sees straight on this stuff, and it seems like everyone else can't see straight on this stuff. But he's a cockeyed motherfucker, but he sees what's going on. So let's.
Oh wow! So ESPN has been caught faking Emmys to its on-air talent. Wow, this is like fraud.
Yeah. Straight up fraud.
ESPN had to give back 30.
But it's the fraud that's like kind of like it's soft fraud. It's this fifth gen warfare stuff, guys. It's been like when you see how long this has been going on, it's not just been 10 years. It's been like pretty much the whole time.
37 Emmys because
these are just the ones they found. How many other places are doing the exact same thing for the exact same reasons? It's like, no, it's totally legit. Everything up and up. No, there's no fakery going on.
That's a fraud. Now, before we get into the details, here's a quick ad break. Now, it's a game changer for the morning. Now, for match with, and it fuels you as you come in the order. Dale. Now, Nate the ESPN is ABC, Disney owns all that, so they're extremely woke. I've done many videos on ESPN and their woke nonsense before, and I've always said, why can't I just watch sports? Why do I have to get the political message? Right? It doesn't always have to be political. I don't.
Well, it's because it's this fifth gen, which I'm going to mention briefly, and we'll go into it a little bit because you can watch the video and get the full dose from them about how it goes. But they're using this thing called astroturfing. And they have bots. So this is one other layer of things they have under their control, which is this very soft, very nebulous, very hard to figure out until they get caught. And they're all doing it.
Watch ESPN for political talking points. I watch for sports. But they went political, so I stopped watching. But this is not about me and my hatred of ESPN. This is about how they ran a 13-year scheme to get fake Emmys for their on-air talent. It's insane. You got to listen to this story. Nobody's talking about this because it's broke, but it's crazy. So the network made up fake Emmy Awards in order to obtain statuettes for on-air talent who were ineligible, and that's the key word, ineligible, to receive awards. Only for the National Academy of Television Arts and Sciences, those are people who give out the Emmy Awards, which oversees the Emmys, to foil the scheme, according to The Atlantic. So they got caught by the Emmys. They're like, what the hell is this? Why are these people getting awards? ESPN operated the scheme since 2010, so we're like 13 years in here, 2010, by submitting the names of fake individuals.
It was way before that, Anyway, you can listen to the rest of this article, and I'll leave a link to this video, and you can go look at the article. It's just obvious. Like, come on. So what I want to really get into is this fifth gen warfare. So what this is known as astroturfing, infiltration, and swarming. So they're using a combination of these tactics: most of this social engineering, pressure tactics, bribery, greasing the right wheels, talking to the right people, taking the right people out to dinner, and getting them LAID, and that will get a lot of this stuff pushed through, and no one knows any wiser except the dummies still thinking that the stuff is real. It's coming through these electronic screens. Okay, I'm just gonna keep going in this series as long as I feel like it, but like, this is our world. The electronic world is blending into the real world, and we can't figure out what's what. It's safe to assume it's fake. That's just it's going to be a fraud somewhere along the lines. It's entertaining, it's funny, it's haha, but it's coming to the point where it's like, okay, that's luxury, and this is like no longer the age of luxury. We're at the end stage of this thing. So yeah, think about leaving the United States while all this occurs, because it's just going to be more and more of this to the point where it's not going to be discernible. and it seems like young people are already having a hard time discerning what's real and what's not real. So yeah, it's just gonna get even worse. It has to collapse before it gets any better. So there's no laws or there's no president that's gonna change any of this stuff. It has to collapse on its own under its own weight. So there we go.